Let me ask you something. Why haven't you started investing yet? Is it because you think you're not ready? Or maybe you're waiting for the perfect time. But what if I told you it's not your circumstances that's holding you back, but it's more of your habits? Yes, those daily patterns and beliefs you barely notice are the real reason you're stuck. And in this video, I'm going to expose 9 habits that are quietly sabotaging your success and keeping you from building wealth in 2025 with real estate. So let's break them down and get you on track. Now, I need everybody to throw some gems in the comment, and I need you guys to comment what the 9 habits are. All right, write it down, take a picture, screenshot it, do what you got to do. Welcome back to the channel, by the way. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We coming to you live every Tuesday, Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, habit number 1, you're overthinking every decision. Overthinking makes you feel like you're preparing, but in reality, it's just a fear disguised as logic. The more you analyze, the more doubt you create, leading to paralysis, or what I like to call analysis paralysis. Real estate rewards action, not perfection, right? Slow motion is better than no motion, but you got to take action, okay? And a lot of you just sit there and just overthink every single decision for no damn reason. I don't know why. You're scared to take the leap, but you just got to do it. So here's some action steps to help you break it. Set a decision deadline. Number 1, right? Limit your research to a specific time frame. For example, I'm gonna analyze 3 deals this week, and I'm gonna make an offer on the best one by Friday. You have to analyze deals, right? Go out there, analyze, look at the market, make an offer, and if you lose, oh well. Keep shooting, yo. Number 2, define your criteria. Decide upfront what makes a deal acceptable, whether it's cash flow, location, ROI. And if a deal meets your criteria, move forward. Don't overthink. And start small. Take low stakes action, like calling a lender, visiting open houses. Small wins build momentum. Like I said, slow motion is better than no motion. All right. Number 2, waiting for the perfect time. Oh my God. A lot of y'all is just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't know why the hell or what the hell you guys are waiting, right? There ain't no perfect time when it comes to buying real estate, right? And getting in the market. No perfect time. The perfect time is an illusion. Interest rates, market cycles, personal circumstances will never align perfectly. While you wait, others are taking action and growing. A lot of you have been waiting for that 7% interest rate to go down to 4% before you get in the market, but homes are still selling and they're still appreciating. So while you waiting for the perfect time, you got to remember there's always an opportunity cost for everything. All right. So here's a couple steps that you need to take to break this habit of yours. Focus on financial readiness, right? Instead of waiting for external circumstances or conditions, ensure your finances are in order. Your credit score, your down payments, your pre-approvals, your capital stacks, whatever it is, make sure your financial readiness is on point while you're waiting. A lot of you are just, I don't know, you still ain't got your ish together and you're waiting for no reason. I just don't know what half of y'all are doing sometimes, all right? Start where you are. Number 2, explore options like house hacking or partnerships if funds are limited. Okay. A lot of you, what you're doing is you're waiting until you have X, Y, and Z amount of money or X, Y, and Z amount of this, X, Y, and Z amount of that, right? We got what, 32, 50 people in this comment section watching us right now. That's your next partner right there. You need to start networking, sliding in each other's DMs. You never know what might come out of that. Trust me, I'm a living example of this. And if you was at the Brooklyn Bank this past Monday for the EYL first stop on a book tour, I told you the story. Well, Angela asked how we met, told the story how we met. 6 years later, we're running it up together, right? You never know who your next business partner is, all right? Commit to a timeline. Set a firm goal. I will have my first property under contract within 6 months, within 12 months, within 18 months, within 90 days, whatever it is. Commit to a timeline, set a firm goal, and get to work. Waiting for a perfect time is just an illusion. All right. Number three habit that's keeping you from investing in 2025 is spending instead of saving. Look, I think we all got a spending problem sometimes, right? Sometimes you're feeling good, life is great, you got a couple extra dollars, you want to go out to brunch, smoke a little hookah, have a little Don Julio, whatever it is, go on a date. We all been there, right? But that lifestyle will keep you broke, okay? Lifestyle inflation is the enemy of wealth building. Every dollar spent on non-essential items is a dollar that could be invested in an asset that can help you grow your net worth. So here's some more action steps to help you break that. Track your spending. Use a budgeting app to identify unnecessary expenses and redirect those funds into your savings. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer to a high yield savings account or investment fund every single month. And adapt a wealth mindset. Ask yourself before each purchase, will this bring me closer to my financial goals or further away from my financial goals? Right. And this is something, and I'm just going to be transparent with y'all. What I'm telling you guys is what I'm telling myself, especially when it comes to the spending instead of saving or investing, right? You cannot spend money. Like my Uber Eats bill is absolutely ridiculous. I know you guys can relate to these Uber Eat bills. It make it so easy just to go on your apps and sit here and buy food and go to Target without going to Target and all this other stuff. I had to tell myself going into 2025, bro, go grocery shopping, eat in the house. You don't need to Uber Eats all the time. Get back to cooking. And this month so far, I've saved me a couple dollars that I'm putting right into the market to make that money work for me. All right. So spending instead of investing or saving is the number 3 habit that we all need to break. Right. That should have been number 1, actually. Right. Number 4 is letting fear of rejection stop you. Fear of rejection prevents you from making offers, asking questions, or seeking opportunities. It's rooted in worrying about what others think instead of focusing on your goals. How many of you have fear of rejection, right? You're not asking a lot of questions. And I could tell you this for a fact, right? Asking questions. A lot of you don't ask enough questions. You're just going with the flow. Stop going with the flow and ask questions. Always remember, closed mouth don't get fed. The more you learn, the more you're going to earn. All right. So here's some action steps to break it. Set a rejection goal. Aim for a specific number of no's each week. For example, I'll make 5 offers, even if I expect them to be rejected. Now, some of you who are my mentees, you've taken some of my classes, courses, whatever it is, I always tell you about making disrespectful offers, right? Type disrespectful in the comments. I say this all the time. Sometimes you just got, if your number is your number, stick with your number, put it out there, and you never know what someone's going to say, right? The worst they can do is 2 things. They can tell you no, or they can counter offer you. But you never know until you ask, right? Reframe rejection. View every rejection as a learning opportunity that gets you closer to a yes, right? In sales, the more no's we get, the more opportunities, or the closer we get to making that sale, right? So you got to go through 10 people to get 1 yes sometimes 20 people to get 1 yes, right? So making offers and making rejection a part of your everyday lifestyle and having thick skin and not taking it personally will help you so much, all right? Role playing is extremely important too. Rehearse conversations with your mentor or friend to build confidence in handling objections or rejections, right? Role playing, right? Talk to your realtors. Go over scenarios. What would the seller say with this? What the seller might say with that? What can happen if this happens, right? Role playing these things out to make sure that you are prepared for every situation. And if you have a no here, what is your objection to that no, right? One rejection, you need an objection for that rejection. You always got to have a bar, right? In the tuck. You just have to. Number 5, listening to the wrong people. Listening to the wrong people. Ladies and gentlemen, with the World Wide Web, listening to the wrong people is a trend. I can't tell you how many times people are in my DMs, conversations, and I'm listening to you guys talk about stuff. And I'm like, who told you this foolishness? It is crazy. Family, friends, co-workers, social media often project their fears and their misconceptions onto you. Let me repeat that. Family, friends, co-workers, sometimes your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mommy, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, project their fears and misconceptions onto you. Listening to people who haven't succeeded in real estate will fill you with doubt and hesitation. It will have you stuck on the bench, not buying shit. And that opportunity cost that I spoke about early in this video, you're going to pay the price, not them, because they're never going to get off the bench. So this is what I highly recommend. Find a mentor. Everybody type mentor in chat, please. Find you a mentor. Join real estate groups or mentorship programs where you can learn from experienced investors, where you can be around people who are like-minded. Sometimes these strangers are your biggest supporters. Sometimes strangers are your biggest supporters. Take advantage of that. Okay? You have to get inside of these rooms and be around people who are investing into their intellectual property to scale, because those are the people who have the same vision and goals like you. And those are the people you're going to find your next business partner too. Audit your inner circle. Spend more time with people who support your goals and less with those who discourage them. And most importantly, y'all, educate yourself, man. I cannot speak more highly than this. Educate yourself. Arm yourself with the knowledge so you can separate valuable advice from just noise. Amen to that. Drop the praying hands in the chat for that one, because that's what everyone who's watching this channel really needs to focus on. Educating yourself at the highest level. Number 6 habit you need to break is procrastinating on your finances. Avoiding your finances, whether it's your credit score, your debt, your savings, keeps you unprepared to act. Ignorance of your financial situation leads to missed opportunities. A lot of you think you're in good positions. You have no clue where you are. You don't know your credit score. You don't know your DTIs. You don't know the programs. You don't know what you want to do. You're procrastinating, right? And there's a saying I like to say. It's probably a little bit too vulgar, but I ain't going to say it here. But if you know me, then you know what I'm talking about when I say my procrastination line. Procrastination is like you only yourself, okay? Action steps to break it. Check your credit score today. Use free tools like Credit Karma or your bank's app. Identify areas to improve, such as paying down debt on your credit card balances, keeping your balances low as possible. Create a budget. Track your income and expenses. Create your own P&L. You are a businessman. You're not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business. Damn. So you need a P&L. Right? Track your income and expenses to see where you can save more aggressively so you can invest that money, and set financial goals. Establish clear milestones, like save $10,000 for a down payment in the next 12 months, save $20,000, save $50,000, save $100,000, whatever it is. Be realistic with your goals, but be clear with the milestones that you put in place. so that way you can hit those goals. Number 7 is focusing only on the money. When you're obsessed with fast profits, you miss the bigger picture like relationships, systems, and long-term wealth building. Real estate success is about sustainability and not quick wins. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're not going to get rich overnight in real estate. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. You're not going to have financial freedom in real estate overnight. Don't focus on that. Focus on time in the market. Time in the market. Okay? Focus on relationships. Focus on systems. Focus on 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. Do not focus on 2025, 2026 when you're making your decisions. Every decision that you make in real estate has to be something that's going to set you up for the greater good. Action steps to break this, right? Shift your focus. Set goals beyond money. Mastering negotiations or building a team of trusted contractors. Track long-term progress. Instead of just looking at monthly cash flow, monitor your equity growth, portfolio value, and skill development, right? Celebrate the small wins. Acknowledge milestones like closing on your first deal and securing financing. And even if the profit isn't immediate, celebrate your wins. Every deal that you're able to close, every milestone you're able to make, even if it's joining a mentorship group, celebrate it, right? Going to meetups, celebrate it. Give yourself flowers, right? You're taking small steps to the greater good of your financial freedom. Number 8, comparing yourself to others. Watching others' success on social media can make you feel like you're behind, but in comparison, it creates insecurity and distracts you from your own journey. Look, let me tell you guys this, right? And I'm going to say this, how can I say this to y'all? Comparison is the thief of joy. Oftentimes, and look, I'm not perfect, y'all. I look at sometimes what other people and my peers are doing, and I say, damn, why am I not doing this? Or why this is not happening for me, right? But then you got to put everything into perspective, right? Everything has to be put into perspective. And if you look at things from half full and half empty, your whole life would change. Like yesterday, I put up a post on Instagram and I was talking about a video. Shout out to my guy, Marcus. He put this post up. He used a prompt in ChatGPT. He said his video on YouTube had like 400 views or something like that. And he asked ChatGPT to show him a picture of 400 people in the room. And I saw that post and I said, yo, let me do this for myself. And my last video talking about the LA fires, at the time, it had only 2,000 views. So I used the same prompts that he used. And I said, ChatGPT, show me what 2,000 people look like in a room. And it blew my mind and it changed my whole perspective, right? You might think you're doing so bad, but in perspective, you're doing amazing, right? Perspective is everything in life. Type perspective in chat, all right? So here's some action steps to break this. Set personal goals. Focus on your own progress instead of someone else's timeline, right? Aim to close your first deal in 12 months. Not because you see Tom, Dick, and Harry closing in a month or 2 months. They probably started their process way before you. Focus on your own goals, right? Limit your social media activity. Reduce your exposure to posts that trigger feelings of making you feel inadequate. Instead, follow accounts that inspire and educate you only. And reflect on your growth. Review your progress and celebrate how far you've come. I've said this probably a couple times in this video. Celebrate all your small wins, man, because slow motion is better than no motion, y'all. And last but not least, number 9. A lot of you have this habit. And I see this often. You give up too soon. Many people quit after their first setback, whether it's a lost deal, unexpected repair costs, or financing get declined. But success in real estate requires persistence and being consistent because there's a difference between the two. Reframe your failures, treat setbacks as lessons. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience to improve for the next time? This is going to help you build resilience, right? Commit to a specific number of attempts before you reevaluate your strategy. For example, say to yourself, I'm going to analyze 20 deals in the month of January, right? And go out there and find deals and analyze them. And if you find something that meets all your criteria, make an offer. But don't give up. Don't tell me there's no deals out there when there is, when homes are closing every single day, B. And stay accountable. Join a mentorship program. Please, for the life of me, find a mentor to help keep you motivated when challenges arise. Let me tell you something. The best mentors to me are the ones that you pay for. Because the ones that you don't pay for, if they're busy, they're not going to give you the time that you might need. And they might not give you all the gems because I hate to tell you, unless you got a deep personal relationship with this person, they're not going to give you all the gems. Let's just call a spade a spade. So find a mentor that you can invest into yourself, right? Because you're going to get an infinite return on that investment. Now, I'm not sitting here and say, go out here and spend $50,000, $100,000 to find you a mentorship program. I'm not telling you guys that. But there's plenty of solutions out there, including the ones that I offer, that can help you reach and achieve your real estate goals and keep you on track. So that way you don't give up too soon. All right. So if you like those 9 habits, if you think I missed anything else, type it in chat, right? Type it in chat. I want to hear from you guys, right? But you know what? I'm feeling good. Let me give you a bonus one, right? A lot of you rely on motivation instead of discipline. Motivation comes and goes. If you wait to feel motivated, you're going to be inconsistent. Discipline is the habit of taking consistent action every single day. And that's what builds success. Look, I am not, and I'm telling you guys, this video is for me. I framed this video to talk to myself because this is something that I have lacked in my life, especially when it comes to my weight loss journey and everything like that. I get motivated, then I get inconsistent, I hit some setbacks, and then next thing I know, the weight I lose, I gain it right back, right? And it's the discipline. Like I told you guys a few minutes ago, there's a difference between being persistent and consistent. When you have discipline, and that's you're taking your habits every single day, that's what's going to build that consistency, those small wins, that slow motion better than no motion, doing something when you even don't feel like it. That's that discipline. And that's what builds success. So you got to set a schedule, allocate a specific time each week for your real estate activities, whether it's deal analysis, networking, property visits, taking coaching calls, whatever it is. Set a schedule and stick to it. Track your actions. Use a planner or app to log daily progress. Seeing consistent efforts helps build your confidence, right? Create accountability partners. Like I said, you got to get a mentor or get an accountability buddy to keep you on track. Even when your motivation fades, you have to have someone that's by your side in your corner that's going to keep you like, nah, sis, bro, you ain't supposed to be going out to brunch on Sundays. We got to get this building by summertime. Let's go. All right. So you need to find yourself a mentor or accountability buddy. So I know I started this video saying I was going to give you 9. I just gave you a bonus one with number 10. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, please type in chat. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you thought about these 9 things. Let me like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Do all of that. I need some fucking water after that one. Like it, share it with people. Do whatever it is that you gotta do. I want to see everybody who's watching me live right now and who's gonna watch this on the replay. I want to see all of us win in 2025. And this is why one of the things, and like I said, motivation versus discipline. I told you guys, I'm coming on YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday moving forward. Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, moving forward. I have to do this. I've been very inconsistent. I've been very motivated, then I lose the motivation. But right now, my discipline is kicking in, and I want to see everybody win. I am not somebody who's going to sit up here and tell you shit that I'm not going to do for myself. These 9 habits are things that I'm looking at for myself, and you can apply these 9 habits not just to real estate, y'all. You can apply this to every area of your life. I know I framed it for real estate and investing, but this ain't just about real estate investing. This is about your entire life, whether it's health, whether it's starting your business, whether it's being a better person to your family, being a better person to your community, whatever it is. These freaking 9 habits that I just named, 10 habits that I just named, can help in all areas of your life. And I want everybody who's watching this right now to understand that if we all apply these things and we reverse it and we go out here and do what we got to do, there ain't no stopping us. No stopping us. So if you feel that, throw some fire in the chat, man. Throw some fire in the chat, please. Now, tomorrow, I'm starting a new series. It's called Fundamental Fridays. Fundamental Fridays. And it's a free class that I'm doing on Fridays moving forward. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. If you're on my Instagram, if you're not, follow me on Instagram, MG the Mortgage Guy. You can comment class or any of my posts, and they'll DM you the link. I'm going to put the link to the Zoom in the show notes of this video. It starts tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, I got a young lady who's coming on, and she DM'd me a couple days ago about the problems and issues that she's been having with her 203K loan. And boy, when I tell you, she sent me that loan estimate and I was reviewing it, and I got on a call with her today for like 40 minutes. And let me tell y'all, she agreed to come on Fundamental Fridays and share her loan estimate. And we're going to go over the fundamentals of a 203K loan tomorrow. So if you saw my video a couple weeks ago with my guy where he was buying a property in Milwaukee and we kind of went through it, this is going to be kind of the same thing, but we ain't going to put that on YouTube though. We're going to do that on Fundamental Fridays. So I want everybody, if you're here watching me live, you can go in the show notes. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the Zoom link right here in the link right now. Let me just log into Zoom real quick. I should have had this available, but I wasn't thinking about it. But I want everybody tomorrow to join me for Fundamental Friday. Like I said, this is a free. If you got value from that last video when Homeboy was using a business card to buy his first property in Milwaukee, I just put the link in the chat right now. I'm gonna put the link in the show notes after the show. You can go to my Instagram page, MG the Mortgage Guy, and comment class on any of my posts. You can go to here on YouTube. I guess in the community part where you see you can put posts. I posted it earlier. Guys, this is so important that you guys join this call tomorrow, right? I'm going to be breaking this down to a science, and I'm going to show you guys how I just saved her $10,000 and a lower rate. Probably more than $10,000. So I'm going to save her $10,000 on a upfront and over interest that I'm going to save her because of lower rate, all because she sent me a DM. And I just so happened to catch the DM and watch it. So this This Fundamentals Friday is going to save you guys a lot of money, and it can potentially save you $10,000. All right. So the link is in the chat. I want to see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharp, because we're starting right away and we're going to get into it. All right. Block out 90 minutes, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Block it out and let's grow. All right. So with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you got value out of this video today. These 10 habits I gave you, if you don't break them, not only won't you invest in 2025, but you won't hit none of your financial or personal goals in 2025 or for the rest of your life. So let's grow. Let's break these habits. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow on Zoom for Fundamental Fridays. Make sure you download also Rants and Gems on all podcast audio outlets. Extremely important. Rate us 5 stars, leave us a review, and the audio to this will be uploaded tonight on Rants and Gems podcast audio. Let's go, y'all. Peace.